Are you struggling to use the canvas element in Angular? You're not alone. Many developers face this challenge when transitioning from plain JavaScript to Angular. Today, we're going to break it down and show you how to effectively use Canvas in Angular. I totally get it. You might be used to the straightforward way of accessing the canvas in JavaScript, but Angular adds a layer of complexity that can be frustrating. You're definitely not the only one feeling this way. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how do I use the HTML canvas element in Angular 2? They mentioned that when they try to get the canvas, they only receive an HTML element. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So, what's happening here? Angular uses a different approach to handle DOM elements, which can lead to confusion when trying to access the canvas. But don't worry, we'll walk through the steps to get it working. And stick around. At the end of this video, I have a bonus tip on how to integrate third-party JavaScript libraries with Angular using TypeScript. You won't want to miss it. To use the HTML canvas element in Angular, the user should first access the canvas element in the component's TypeScript file. This can be done using the viewChild decorator. Next, the user needs to ensure that the canvas is properly initialized after the view has been fully rendered. This can be done in the ngAfterViewInit lifecycle hook. Now, let's discuss how to integrate third-party JavaScript libraries in Angular using TypeScript. The user should first install the library using npm. After installing the library, the user should declare it in the TypeScript file to avoid any compilation errors. This can be done using a declaration statement. Finally, the user can use the library in their component. They should ensure that the library is loaded and then call its functions as needed. Fun fact, the canvas element was introduced in HTML5, and it allows for dynamic scriptable rendering of 2D shapes and bitmap images. It's a powerful tool for developers. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach shared by a user for using Canvas in Angular is to utilize the viewChild decorator. They suggest declaring a private variable for the canvas element, which allows you to access the HTML canvas element correctly. The user mentions that they tried another solution, but encountered an error, indicating that this method worked for them in Angular 13. Here's that bonus tip I promised. When integrating third-party libraries, always check for TypeScript definitions. This can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You should now be able to use the canvas element in Angular with ease. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.